Milwaukee, Wisconsin, July 22, 1991. 90 degrees and humid. Police cruisers pull up to the Oxford Apartments on 25th and State. A 911 call, a frantic report of a man escaping. Apartment 213. The door swings open. Jeffrey Dahmer, 31, stands calmly, almost politely. He introduces himself. Tracy Edwards, 32, black, stands trembling behind the officers. He'd flagged them down blocks away, handcuffed, babbling about a knife, disturbing photographs, and a smell he couldn't describe. The smell hits them first, a cloying, sickly, sweet odor, fighting against the summer heat. Dahmer says it's just spoiled meat. Edwards, still cuffed, points a shaking finger. He says Dahmer threatened him with a knife after showing him Polaroid photographs of dismembered bodies. He was offered $50 to pose nude, then handcuffed. He managed to break free and run. Officers Gabrish and Routhow, skeptical at first, enter the one-bedroom apartment. It's sparsely furnished, a stained mattress on the floor, a cheap sofa, a television flickering with static. The photographs are real, graphic, horrifying. Mutilated bodies posed obscenely. Gabrish opens the refrigerator. He finds severed heads, neatly arranged. One is missing its scalp. He recoils. He finds more in the freezer. The apartment becomes a crime scene. Dahmer is immediately placed under arrest. He doesn't resist. He mumbles something about being sick. The search intensifies. Drawers are opened. Cabinets are emptied. A 57-gallon vat filled with acid is discovered in the corner. 3 human heads are found dissolved in the acid. Skeletal remains litter the apartment. In a filing cabinet, officers find a meticulously kept record of Dahmer's crimes, names, dates, methods, a chilling ledger of depravity. Jars containing human hearts and other organs line the shelves, a collection of trophies. Dahmer confesses quickly, readily. He admits to 17 murders. He details his methods with chilling detachment. His first murder, Stephen Hicks, in 1978, committed at his parents' home in Bath, Ohio. His victims, Stephen Hicks, Stephen Tuomi, Jamie Doxtator, Richard Guerrero, Anthony Sears, Raymond Smith, Edward Smith, Ernest Miller, David Thomas, Curtis Straughter, Errol Lindsay, Tony Hughes, Conarak Synthesomphone, Matt Turner, Jeremiah Weinberger, Oliver Lacey, Joseph Braidhoft. He describes luring young men, often gay or drifters, to his apartment. Promises of money, drugs, sex. He would drug their drinks, often with halcyon, rendering them unconscious. He would then strangle them. He admits to necrophilia, engaging in sexual acts with the corpses. He wanted to possess them, to control them. Cannibalism was an experiment. He fried muscle tissue in oil, sometimes trying to make it taste better with seasonings. He wanted to become one with his victims. He drilled holes into the skulls of some victims, injecting hydrochloric acid in an attempt to create compliant zombies. It never worked. News of the discovery spreads like wildfire. Milwaukee is stunned. How could this have happened? Neighbors recall foul odors, strange noises emanating from apartment 213 for years. Glenda Cleveland, a neighbor in a nearby building, repeatedly complained to the police about Dahmer's activities, including the time she and her daughter tried to help a naked, bleeding Conarak Synthesomphone, only for police to return the disoriented boy to Dahmer, who claimed he was his 19-year-old boyfriend. Her warnings were ignored. The police department faces intense scrutiny. Accusations of racism and homophobia are rampant. The disappearances of young men of color were not taken seriously. Dahmer pleads guilty, but insane. His trial grips the nation. The jury rejects the insanity plea. He is convicted of 15 counts of murder, sentenced to 15 consecutive life sentences, totaling over 900 years. On November 28, 1994, Dahmer is beaten to death by fellow inmate Christopher Scarver at the Columbia Correctional Institution in Portage, Wisconsin. Scarver, also serving a life sentence for murder, claimed God told him to kill Dahmer. Dahmer's brain is removed and preserved for study, but after a legal battle with his parents, it is cremated. The Oxford apartments are demolished. The lot remains vacant, a grim reminder of the horrors that transpired within. Even in death, Dahmer remains a figure of morbid fascination, a symbol of unspeakable evil.